Hi everybody, it's me, Mr. Amatrano. I'm the Instructional Technology Specialist here in Northbridge Schools, and I'm here today to kind of walk you through using Clever on an iPad to access your various textbooks and online stuff through the McGraw-Hill LMS. So it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, there's just a couple of extra steps that seem a little bit strange, that at least were strange to me when I first kind of encountered them. But the thing with the iPads that we need to keep in mind is that there's an app for pretty much everything. A lot of stuff can be done through Safari, and websites should work as expected through Safari, but there are some things that you just need to have an app for. So a couple of the things that you'll notice are that the Clever app that you'll want to install on the iPad. There's also a bunch of McGraw-Hill apps. I'm still experimenting to see which ones you need to install. But the ones that I've come across are Connect Ed, and which I believe is for social studies, and also StudySync is a separate app as well. And there's a little bit of a process to connect it with StudySync, so I'm going to kind of walk you through all that. The first thing, though, is what you do is you download the Clever app. If you haven't downloaded any of these apps, you go to the App Store and you search for these apps and download them. So as you see here on the screen, I have the Clever app and the Connect Ed app installed. When I tap on Clever, it opens up. It asks me to scan my Clever badge. I don't have my Clever badge. I'm going to log in with my username and password. It's going to bring me to a Safari page that asks me to log in with my district Google account. I'm going to tap on Login with Google. I'm going to select my student account. I should already be signed in. If you're not signed in for whatever reason, that's okay. Just sign in using your entire email address and your password. Here I've stolen another student's. She gave me permission to use her account to walk you through this kind of stuff. So basically here I am on the main page for this student, and what I'm going to do is kind of swipe down here to get to the McGraw-Hill tab. Now when I click on McGraw-Hill, it's going to open up still another tab in Safari. So I'm still in Safari at this point in time. And for most of these, you are able to click launch and it launches, no problem. For some of them, it might not work. So the one that doesn't work is StudySync. Okay, when I tap on StudySync, it just doesn't do anything. So what I have figured out is that you need to go first to the App Store, and you're going to search for StudySync. So I did that here, but I'm going to type it anyway. StudySync, all one word, StudySync, and I'm going to find that. And here it is in the upper left hand corner, StudySync. I'm going to get and install that. So I'm going to tap this little download button. It's going to download onto my iPad. And I'm going to open it up. Now when I open it up, I get this little message that says, first time on this device, enter your StudySync app key to get started. Your app key can be found by logging into StudySync in a web browser and navigating to the settings screen. So what you need is a different device to be able to get this code. But once you put the code in here, you're going to be able to log in the iPad, no problem. It's just kind of a one-time deal. So if there's another computer available in your house, a Chromebook, a MacBook, a Windows laptop, whatever you have, just not the iPad and not the phone, you will be able to do this. Okay? So here I'm going to switch over to my computer, and we'll continue this process from there. Alright, so now I'm on a computer. I'm on a laptop, and I went to the Clever login page here. Same message that I was getting on my iPad, Northbridge School District, login with Google. So I'm going to click on login with Google. I'm going to select my student account or log into it, whatever the case may be. And so now you're going to see that same Clever portal that we saw on the iPad. I'm going to click on McGraw-Hill. McGraw-Hill is going to open up. And I'm going to scroll down just a little bit to get to that StudySync launch button once it loads. So here I am, StudySync launch. So I'm going to click on that. Now here on my computer, it's going to open up no problem. If you can always use the computer, that's great, but sometimes you might need to use the iPad. So let's just go through the process anyway. All right. So what it's telling me is that I need to So what it's saying is that I need to enter in my StudySync app key. So to get that, I'm going to go over here. I'm going to hover over my name. I'm going to click on my name, and I'm going to click on Settings. When I open up that Settings box, I see over here on the left, I have an app key, and it's going to show me my app key here. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over to my iPad, and I'm going to type in this app key. And then I'm going to click sign, tap sign on my iPad. Now what it's saying is please choose a 4-character personal identification code to protect your account on this device. It's just a quick 4-digit or 4-letter PIN to have you log in on your iPad. So I'm just going to make something easy, A, B, C, D. That's it. And now it has me in this iPad. All right, so I'm going to click on my name here. I'm going to type in my code that I just created, and it's giving me this option here to download video. Do you want the StudySync app to save assignment videos for viewing in offline mode? If your device is low on space, choose no. I would generally choose no unless you have Wi-Fi issues. If you have Wi-Fi issues at home, you might want to do yes, so then you can watch it without any interruption. But I'm going to say no to this. Now it's going to sync, and now what you'll see is that I have something that looks very similar to what is on my screen on my computer. All right, and I am able to click on these links. I'm able to do all the things that I need to do on my iPad. And that's what you got to do to connect your StudySync app to your iPad. If you have any other issues with any other classes and using the iPad to connect to McGraw-Hill services or anything else, please send me an email. I'm happy to help you figure out the solution to this problem. And I hope you found this helpful. And if you have any questions at all, please let me know. I'm happy to help you at any time. Thanks so much, guys. Have a great day.